Hello, I'm Joyce Kramer, president of the Epilepsy Therapy Project, and I'm here today speaking with Dr. Martha Morell. Dr. Morell is professor of neurology at Stanford University, a well-known epilepsy expert, and chief medical advisor to NeuroPace, a company that is developing a new system to treat epilepsy. Dr. Morell, tell me how the RNS system works.
Well, the RNS system was designed to treat seizures for people who have partial onset seizures, and that is seizures that are beginning in one or two areas of the brain. And the way the system was developed is to sense seizures through tiny little leads or wires that are placed right where that person's seizures begin. And the system is working in the background all of the time, reading the brain electrical activity, and then when something is sensed that is abnormal or concerning, that might indicate that a seizure is about to occur, a tiny pulse is delivered right at the seizure focus. This is actually an example of the RNS. This is what we call the neurostimulator. And in this little package, we have a battery as well as some computer chips that were developed specifically for this purpose. This part of the system is actually placed in the skull, and it's smooth with the skull so that once it's in place, it cannot be seen, and in fact, cannot be felt. You can run your hands over your scalp and not know that it's there. The device itself has a little radio in it, and that allows the doctor to use a wand, place the wand near the device, just over the hair, and talk to it. And the device is able to tell the doctor everything that's happened, including how many seizures have been picked up or how much abnormal electrical activity has been detected. And it also tells the doctor what it has done, if it has stimulated, and whether the discharge has been treated by that stimulation. That information can also be transmitted to a secure or safe website over the internet, and the doctor then, at some distance at home or in the office, can go back to all of the information from his or her patient and review everything, all of the EEGs that have been collected over months or even years.
This sounds like a magic wand. Can patients use this wand also?
The patient with the RNS system in place also has a laptop computer that he or she takes home with them. And then depending on the schedule that is worked out with the physician, can use a wand as well and pull information off the device, then plug it into a phone line, and all of that information is transmitted to the website that contains the information that the doctor has pulled off the system as well. So all of that is collected. Now, what happens very often is that if somebody feels that they've had a seizure, they'll go and use the wand and pull the information off the device, and then the physician can see if a seizure has occurred or not. And then, in addition, most people will pull information off the device through the wand on a regular schedule, perhaps once a day or once every 3 days or once a week, just so that the physician can check and see how well things are going. The wand not only gets information about what's happened, but the doctor then uses that wand to tell the RNS system what to do. And depending on what the doctor sees from that individual, the doctor may change the type of electrical stimulation that is delivered, or may actually tell the device to stimulate different types of electrical activity. So talking to the device involves both pulling information off, but also telling the device what to do to treat that individual person. So it's different for each patient.
How would you compare the RNS system with the VNS system?
Well, the vagus nerve stimulator, or VNS, is quite different than the RNS system. The vagus nerve stimulator stimulates a nerve that goes to the brain, a nerve in the neck, and it is stimulating all the time on a regular schedule. The RNS system stimulates when something happens. It's watching the brain electrical activity all the time, and when it sees something abnormal, that's when it provides the electrical pulses. So we call this responsive, or in other words, it stimulates only in response to a seizure beginning.